Father Sean Carroll, I'm the Executive Director of the Kino Border Initiative, and I'm here outside our Migrant Outreach Center in Nogales, Sonora, Mexico. Catholic social teaching is based fundamentally in God-given human dignity, that we believe that the human person's been made in God's image and likeness, which gives us rights and certain responsibilities. And one of those rights is it's a right to safety, it's a right to protection because of that dignity that we have. And so we take very seriously here at the Kino Border Initiative that call, that need to protect and to shelter migrants who experience great risks, whether it's from their town or country of origin, where they've experienced threats of violence or actual violence itself, whether it's along the journey, where perhaps they've been extorted or kidnapped or assaulted, whether it's here in Nogales, Sonora, as they wait to access the asylum process, which currently is denied to them. KBI is capturing the spirit of Posada through the spirit with which we provide our services, the services of food, of clothing, of accompaniment, especially in the context of COVID, which has been so challenging. It's the way we provide those services and doing what we can to receive and support people during this very challenging time. Matthew 25, when did I see you hungry, thirsty, a stranger, naked? And Jesus saying, whatever you did for the least of these, you did for me. And so what we do for the migrant family, we do for Jesus, which means shelter, and it means protection. It really speaks to the health and commitment and strength of the Jesuit family, that whether a migrant is here in Nogales, Sonora, whether they're in the interior of the United States, whether they're on the journey, that they receive support from the Ignatian family, that the Ignatian family is there to shelter them, to protect them, to help them advocate for their rights, to accompany them in a very difficult time. This is part of who we are as followers of Ignatius.
Lord Jesus, today you call us to welcome the members of God's family who come to our land to escape oppression, poverty, persecution, violence, and war. Like your disciples, we too are filled with fear and doubt and even suspicion. We build barriers in our hearts and in our minds. Help us by your grace to banish fear from our hearts, that we may embrace each of your children as our own brother and sister. To welcome migrants and refugees with joy and generosity while responding to their many needs. To realize that you call all people to your holy mountain to learn the ways of peace and justice. To share of our abundance as you spread a banquet before us. to give witness to your love for all people as we celebrate the many gifts they bring. We praise you and give you thanks for the family you have called together from so many people. We see in this human family a reflection of the divine unity of the one most holy Trinity, in whom we make our prayer.